LeFou in Beauty and the Beast is gay. It's official for the 2017 movie recreation. But does that count for all of Disney's Beauty and the Beast range? All of the Disney Beauty and the Beast films? Everything? Or is it just for this one depiction? That is my question. Hi guys, it's me, Aaron James, and welcome back to another video. Yes, Mondays are kind of going to be my Disney day. So anything from Disney, Marvel, anything from the House of Mouse will most likely be found on a Monday now, because I'm going to try and do more videos. So, with everything that has been revealed, and the many articles I've recently read that are kind of saying that LeFou's gay scene isn't really that important or big, but nevertheless, it has sparked a lot of discussion, especially for me, because I have a lot of views regarding the whole subject and how I feel about this all. And also, after watching Rowan Ellis's video, I kind of went down this whole route of even more discovering and debating how I viewed everything. And then I suddenly thought, wait, this could be just like Maleficent, where everything that happens in this film does not affect the character anywhere else. Because everything that happens in Maleficent has not changed the character one bit in the Disney world. Anyway, you see Maleficent now, she is still green. She is still just plain evil and a plain villainess, and pretty much based off a drag persona. I'm gonna say it. Pretty much nearly every Disney villain has queer undertones. Very queer undertones. I mean, Scar, Jafar, Dr. Facilier. Ursula's literally based off a drag queen called Divine. So this all got me thinking, is LeFou going to be erased pretty much after this film has had its moment in the sun? He's not exactly an important character in the franchise. He rarely ever gets merchandise. He rarely ever, I don't even know if he has appeared in the Disney parks, so you're not going to be able to talk to him about these issues. I don't think Belle is going to really respond to the issue in the parks, or maybe Gaston? But then, this is my question, if the new film is not canon to Disney's overall Beauty and the Beast franchise, then they're not going to talk about it, because it's not going to have happened to the parks Belle, or in any of the animated features. And I mean, we already know that the ethnicity of characters and how they look has altered. New characters are kind of important, and I mean, even friggin' Plumette was not called Plumette in the original. I mean, she's had many a name, from Fifi to Babette, but that's my question. Does that mean, is that pretty much a sign to say that it is not going to be canon? Which means that, unfortunately, LeFou in the whole rest of Disney is not going to be gay. I hope not, but I can't help but think that Disney have done that to cover their backs, because they can erase LeFou pretty easily straight after this film and never have to use him. There is LeFou merchandise, but good luck finding it. Which then brings me on to another thing. LeFou is kind of the worst character to have as Disney's first character who's out. I know they've tried to redeem, I've heard from people that they've tried to redeem him as a character, and I've read the article, I've watched loads of videos about the article in Attitude, and that the director's gay, and that he openly admits that it's not that big a scene and it's not a massive step in representation, but it's a small step. And that's fair, and I completely understand that and completely respect that it's not going to happen quickly. I mean, Disney always are looking to be worldwide, and I mean, even this film with this small scene and this one gay character who's, I'm guessing, is not going to be uber blatant if any other family friendly movies can be gone by. It's going to be nicely blah blah blah, like how there's a gay couple, there's a possibly gay couple in Finding Dory, and there's a possible gay couple who are married in Zootropolis, but we'll never know because it's left to the viewer's understanding. And similar to Frozen with Oaken, it's left to the viewer's idea. That's what they always say, which, yes, could be viewed as, oh look, it's normal, it's fine, we can all view it. But when you never had a queer character in any of the films, you question why you can't just say one. Like, it starts to matter that we have a character that's at least said they are. So we know that Disney are actually going to give one day LGBT plus characters a storyline. One day actually have them be even a principal character, not just on the side. I mean, Timon's done drag. Is that like the closest we've had to an animated character being out? I mean, there's loads of villains who are queer coded. As I've already said, let's not get to it. There are so many. Like in Beauty and the Beast, Cogsworth. I have always thought that Cogsworth is gay and Lumiere pansexual. But is it just me? It looks a bit obvious. But is it just me? Yeah, I don't know. I just worry that Disney have done this so they can tick off a list and be like, yes, we've had that now, and then we'll never see it again. I want to give Disney the benefit of the doubt that this is the first in a very long line of introducing LGBT plus characters. I mean, they successfully did it in Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I think that's the name of the programme. There was a gay kiss in the background. Hello. I mean, yes, it was in the background, but children's TV, gay kiss background. Even in the background, still Disney putting it in animation for the first time. Like, yes. But it will only be in the television animation for a long time, in the background, not with the principal character. Even in the TV programme, that's for teenagers or for kids. It's mind-boggling to me that they have to hide everything at times, because it just makes me go, oh, so we're meant to hide in the background. That's how it feels a lot of the time, that it's like, we're going to put representation in, but it's going to be back there. Gay people at the back hidden, not at the front, because it's not allowed. LGBT plus anything. Asexuals, nope, we're not going to mention it. If they are, you imagine it yourself. Bisexuals, pansexuals, transgender, what you can think any character is. We're just not going to tell you what we've created them as, which is the thing, because yes, characters are open to interpretation. That's why we kind of love animated characters in a way, because you can kind of create a world for them, because a lot of the times, other than their set story, it's free for interpretation. But when Disney characters are in parks, in merchandise, in everything, you kind of want to know if you're represented. And me growing up as a kid, ever to this day, in 21 years, or nearly 22, I have been sitting and waiting for a Disney character that I could truly connect with, that didn't end up with someone of the opposite sex. And so far, I've not had that. The closest I've ever felt to is Peter Pan. He kind of gets with Wendy. I mean, one guy in a lot of Lost Boys is questionable, but he pretty much ends up with Wendy. And, well, there's still that connotation that Wendy is the girlfriend kind of role. There's just never been that character for me. There's never been the character that I would buy tons and tons of merchandise of, because they represent me. There's loads of characters I love buying merchandise for, that one, but none of them have really ever said me, because at the minute there is no merchandise for a Disney gay character. I really doubt that Disney are going to give LeFou anything more than this film. I really don't believe that he will get any merchandise or will get anything else afterwards to connotate with his sexuality. I don't think Disney will ever share something during Pride of LeFou. I literally think this is it. And I don't think his animated character will ever be seen by Disney with like the gay or anything. The animated character, he will never be associated with it. because I doubt that they will make it canon, and they will make anything out of this, which may be a good thing in terms of like all the kind of negative feelings towards LeFou being the first gay character because of him being a minor villain. Even though they redeem him supposedly, but he can't redeem. But he's still going to spend the majority of the film a villain, and his name means the fool, and he's just not the best character to choose. He's just not established in the film, in the original, at all. He's literally not going to be a character that the community can embrace. And that's one thing I think the community just really wants, is a character in the Disney universe that we can at least go, that is a gay character, or that is a lesbian character, or that is like just an LGBT plus character that you could get merchandise for and feel proud to be like, yes, Disney represent us. But we don't have that, and I really, really want them to take a risk soon. I mean, there's how many characters already that we've got that they could just say is, and some are a lot better choices. All they need to do is go, yes, there's so many characters with queer coding. Yes, LeFou had it, but you pick someone so irrelevant to the main plot. So I knew there wasn't going to be any time spent on him. I give the benefit of the doubt, and I will watch the film, and I will probably love the film, but then have like an essay worth of like angst towards it for that. This blur. Disney, please at least make him canon. You owe us that. If you're gonna make him gay everywhere. Don't just make him gay for a film. That's just like, that's even worse than everything that I've already thought about it, is the fact that he could literally, he most likely is just gay for this interpretation by Josh Gad. Beauty and the Beast has been done to everything. It's already had the sequels, it's already had the musical production, it's already had the books, it's already had everything done. TV bits already. So LeFou is I don't know what LeFou will ever appear in again, other than like a complete redo, which will never happen. So it will never be mentioned again. So LeFou may be erased. His sexuality will probably become blurred again, because it's not been said that the animated character is also gay. It's just said that LeFou in this film is gay. Ugh. Come on, Disney, please. So I rambled a lot. I'm sorry. It's just an issue that I feel strongly towards, and yeah, and I'm kind of glad that now I'm gonna be doing more Disney stuff and more, but linking it with like LGBT representation, but also just doing fun Disney stuff. Like I want to do a fun Beauty and the Beast vlog like next week, and or something different. But I want to keep Disney a big part of this channel, as well as everything else that I love to do. So let me know in the comments below how you feel about LeFou being gay, and do you think it was good for the community? How do you feel about it? But also, I guess my main question is, do you think that this is canon? Do you think that this new knowledge about LeFou is going to stay, will be adapted and brought into the animated version of LeFou? Or is this just purely and solely for this live action one, and after that it will never be mentioned again with the existing character, and it is not part of the Disney universe? The LeFou that is kept in all other Disney projects will either retain his straight sexuality or will just be blurred and quick-coded. Let me know. Right, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and join the Aeron family, because it's cool. And then you'll know when the new videos are. Most likely Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm not certain yet. And yes, there are more videos after this. Bye guys. Bye.
you.